What's going on YouTube? Charlie Eugene back with another video. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. It's been a long time coming. I got a long way to go, but I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I hope I'm helping you guys with some of these upgrades and reviews and whatever else that I'm doing on my channel. All right, but today I want to talk about Microsoft Surface. All right, if you ever have a Surface, it don't matter which one it is. It could be a Surface Pro, it could be the Surface Go, it could be the Surface Book laptop, and you want to do a clean installation. I'm not talking about a system restore. I'm talking about a clean installation where you boot from a flash drive and you totally wipe out the drive. The keyboard and trackpad never work during that process. There's always issues with the keyboards and trackpad with these surfaces, okay? Now for the 7s, 6s, 5s, I've never touched those, so I don't know how those work, especially the Snapdragon processor ones. But like 4, 3, 2, 1, I've always had issues with those models. I just imaged one last week and the same thing happened. So this video, I just want to explain to you guys how to get it to work. Okay, I'm trying not to take too much of your time, and I don't have one in front of me to show you, but if you listen carefully, this can get your Surface back up and running, okay? Now, the first thing you're going to have about 4 or 5 things actually. You're going to need 2 flash drives. You're going to need a wired keyboard and mouse. Both of them need to be wired. And you might need a USB dongle, okay? Because some of these Surfaces, especially the early ones, might just have one port, and you need to be able to connect at least 3 devices at one time, okay? That's the first thing. If you don't have it, don't even worry about this project until you have those items, all right? Now, you're going to have to go to Google and type in the specific model. Let me turn my phone off. This is going to make a lot of noise during this video. I want you guys to hear me carefully. So let me turn the sound off. So on the back of Surfaces, on the bottom of Surfaces, there's always a 4-digit model number. Some Surfaces have that little flap, the stand that you fold up. Look underneath there. There should be a 4-digit model number. You need this. So I'm going to show you, for example, I was working on the Surface Book Laptop 3 last week, and I already have it in my Google search. I'm going to show you. Let me switch my screen over here. This is the screen I want to show you guys. So, for example, whichever model you have, say for instance you have a Surface Go model 2438. You want to type that in and type in firmware. I'm going to show you guys what I typed in for the one I was using, troubleshooting last week. That was a, if I can type here. That was a Surface, what was it? A Surface Book Laptop 3. There you go. So mine was Surface Book Laptop 3. The model number was 1899, and then type in firmware. So add firmware at the end. Okay, that'll make sure it points you to the right site for your drivers. All right, you hit enter. You're going to get Microsoft sites. You want to make sure to select anything that says Microsoft. Don't go down and click something else. It's going to take you to a site that might give you a virus or something like that. Make sure it's Microsoft. Once you click this, you now go to the page. You now see this big blue button. This is what you want to highlight and select. Okay, you click download. You get 2 MSI files, one for Windows 10, one for 11, depending on which operating system you're installing on your Surface. Okay, the size of my file for the one I was working on is 1.6 gigs. Depending on which model you have, it might be a little bit smaller, okay? Or it might be bigger, I don't know. But mine is 1.6, and you want to download. So for instance, I put 11 on there. You want to check the box for 11 and download. Once this downloads, you copy it to one of the flash drives I stated earlier that you need. Copy it to that flash drive. The other flash drive, that's going to be your Windows bootable. So hopefully you have an MSI file, and you can create a bootable Windows with Rufus. Rufus is a great free software that you can use to create boot disks. Okay, that's all you have to do. Let me switch back to just me. All right. So once you have those 2 flash drives ready to go, you got your Windows boot flash drive and you have your MSI drivers flash drive. Now this is where you're going to connect your wired keyboard and mouse to your Surface, and insert the bootable flash drive as well. Okay, Now, most surfaces, to get to the BIOS is you hold volume up while holding the power button. Now, first you have to shut it down first, and then hold power button and volume up at the same time. That'll take you to the boot screen. On that screen, there should be something like boot, and then you highlight the flash drive and you swipe left, it'll boot from that flash drive. Certain services have different way of doing it, but the last one I did, that's how you did it, okay? Now, this is where you gotta really pay attention. So it's gonna go through the process of imaging your surface. When it gets to the point where it says connect to the internet, don't do that. I'll tell you why. More than likely, it's not going to download your drivers anyway. It's not going to have any drivers, but there's a chance it might find your Wi-Fi drivers. Don't connect to the internet. Wait till you get to the desktop and run the MSI file. So insert the flash drive with the MSI file, run that MSI. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the speed of your surface. Run that. That'll install all of your drivers, everything. You don't have to worry about any drivers at that point. That file is big for a reason. It'll install everything. Okay. And once it's done, your keyboard and trackpad will work without the wired keyboard and mouse. You can unplug that dongle. You're good to go. You can download all your applications at that point, and now you can go to the Windows update and get all the updates for your OS. Because whatever reason, the updates from the Windows server do not install the drivers for these surfaces. This is a big headache. And I'm telling you guys, because I've dealt with this plenty of times. Like I said, I don't know for sure for the 7, 6s, and 5 because I never touched those, but 4 and down, any model surface, I don't care which model it is, this is the way to fix the trackpad and keyboard on the surface. All right. If you have any comments, feel free to ask me. I'm trying to save you guys the headache with these Microsoft surfaces. I love surfaces, but they're just a headache to image. It's always an issue with drivers with these surfaces. So anyway, man, click that like button, leave comments below, subscribe to the channel. And once again, thank you for getting me up to 1,000 subs. So hopefully I can continue to grow. Anyway, Charlie Eugene, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.